Dun da da, braces update. It has been 3 weeks or so since I got braces on my bottom arch, 7 months since I got braces on the upper arch. Things are going fine. I'm sort of in this in-between period when there's not a lot of movement going on with the top, and the wire that we're using on the bottom is very weak, and so it's just starting to push those teeth around. So not much discomfort in any way. I do find myself lisping here and there. When I play this video back to myself, I hear some differences in my speech. I'm not embarrassed by it or anything like that, and probably most people don't notice. I had to go to the orthodontist office today, unscheduled, and the reason is when we put the bottom braces on, sometimes the top teeth will strike the brackets on the bottom, and that's a no-no because it could break the brackets off and damage the braces, and that we want to avoid that. It could also damage the top teeth as they come in contact with those steel brackets. So we had little what are called bite blocks installed 3 weeks ago, which is just this, they call it blue cement. It is a binding material that they use to repair teeth, but they put blue coloring in there so you can tell that it's new and needs to be removed at some point. So you will see that on my upper molar, one molar on each side of the top. And I had to go and get those enlarged today because they tend to wear down over time with chewing, with grinding at night, whatever. So I was getting some contact. And so they fit me in today at noon. I went in there, stood next to, once they put these on, and I'll show them to you in a second, but once they put them on, it leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth. So they're like, oh, you can go, rinse your mouth out at the sink. And there was like a 7-year-old girl at the sink brushing her teeth. And we didn't exchange words, but I got this look from her like, you too? It was really kind of cute. I think sort of I made her feel better just by being there and saying, yeah, even adults get braces now and then. So when I open my mouth, you're going to look for these blue bumps on my back molars, or my first molars, and they prevent me from biting down. So here, in fact, is the complete bite that I have. Yeah. That is it. I can't bite down any further. And here's what it looks like on the inside. I actually don't know whether you can see those in that view because I had the camera in a funny angle. But yeah, they are, almost half the length of my tooth. And so it's awkward, but it doesn't really affect my diet any more than braces do in general, with one exception. With these bite blockers, I do not eat potato chips or anything that's flat and crunchy, because the chip will go in there, I'll bite down. Literally the only thing that's in contact with these bite blocks with one tooth on each side. So the bite blocks will break those potato chips initially, but it's really difficult then to crush the rest of the chip enough to swallow it safely. So I'm avoiding potato chips, and one of my favorite snack foods is Chex Mix, and so that is off the table for the indefinite future. Okay. I'll see you again in 3 weeks or so. That's when I go back to the ortho as scheduled and get a thicker wire on the bottom. Bye.